and welcome back to another incredible, inspiring, and intuitive episode of Sauvignon Blah, hosted by me, Maxine on TV. Or should I say, Chapel Road? Is she giving Chapel Road? Is she? Ah!
It's giving green couch. No, it's a fucking green couch.
I feel so fucking cunt today. Ooh, can I say that? I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I'm there yet to be bleeping out the vids. The monetization hasn't kicked in, clearly. But I am just feeling so good about this outfit. Okay, I, like many, am just living my chaperone fantasy. You know, all I want to do is be at that Pink Pony Club. And I saw her fucking Coachella look, and I was like, first of all, in her new song, she's giving these like 80s, you know, synth vibes. Like, it's so fun. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try and give, you know, some like 80s glam rock. And this is what we've got. Ooh, 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 ooh. This shirt gifted me for this video, based on the topic of today's video. My lovely friend, my delicious Diva Destiny. I'm gonna put all her socials, you can follow her. I love her so much. But yes, we have a little bit Delulu on the shirt. I'm not sure if it's gonna be mirrored or flipped, so I shall read it for you. But yes, I'm very excited for today's video, and you know what? I'm feeling a little thirsty, and I'm feeling a little chatty. I think I got something to blah about. Do you want to hear me blah? Do you want to hear something? Do you want to hear a little something? I think you do. I think you do. And what a better way to blah than with a delicious orange wine. Yes, we're switching it up, divas. For those of you who don't know, orange wine, we're gonna do a quick little thing about wine. White wine, grape is made with the skin off. Red wine, grape is made with the skin on. Two different types of grapes, right? Now an orange wine is a white wine grape that is made with the skin still on. That's why it's also called skin contact wine. Now rosé wine is a red wine grape made with the skin off. Contrary to popular belief, where people think it's a mixture of red and white grapes, it is not. It all has to do with the winemaking process. Very interesting, very fun. You know, we like to keep it informative and educational here on Sauvignon Blanc. So, without further ado, we are drinking, oh, what is it? This is one, I found it at TJ's. It's called the Puppet Skin Contact Wine. The Puppet! I'm getting like apricot, like peaches. It's giving very fruity. Okay, let's try. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. Now, I didn't like orange wines at first because the ones I was tasting were very like yeasty, almost beer-like, and I was just like, girl, I'm drinking wine. I'm not drinking beer. I don't like that. But I've been getting into orange wines because I feel like they're now getting made like, you know, they're just tasting so delicious and yummy and like, ooh. And I'm like, I'm a cool girl, you know, I'm drinking orange wine. Babes, do we have stuff to blah about? First off, thank you for your concern on my taxes. Everything was filed and resolved, hopefully. I'm probably gonna be getting a letter in the mail from the IRS telling me I owe money or they owe me money. Hopefully they owe me money. Hopefully, please. But, you know, I just had to pay the lady at H&R Block $200. Clearly, last video was not sponsored, in case some of y'all thought I was lying. And, you know, we went through it together. She was getting real mad at me, and I was like, listen, I don't know. And when she found out that, like, you know, I was being put through it, she was like, okay, listen, girl, I'm gonna do this. She started clacking on her computer. She pulled her calculator out. I was just sitting there, like, and she fixed it. Dare I say, That's my mother. Oh yeah. Oh, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night. I know, like, I'm being so annoyed because I'm just like, like my last video, I'm like, I can't stop listening to Beyonce's album, and now I'm like on the Chapel Road. This is like turning into a music. I'm literally coming for She's on the Radio's brand. Speaking of, please go check out She's on the Radio podcast, hosted by my lovely dear friend Mary Kate Lohan and the lovely Alex. I don't know her last name, but I do love her so. I was a guest on their podcast recently. We talked about Pop 2 by Charlie XCX, and let me just say, they have a fun little podcast. It's not like just, you know, talking about whatever. They talk about music, but in a fun way. Each song gets broken down into different categories. It's super fun, so go check it out. She's on the Radio podcast. Find it wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm obsessed with music lately. I think also, like, being a drag queen, am I like talking so fast? Is this video gonna be, it's like but I didn't, even though I'm in like my 80s era, I didn't. Because I'm always trying to like figure out like, new mixes and, pulling from here and here. So, I like to listen to like a lot of music, and I like to be inspired by things. And let me just say, this new Chapel Roan song, good luck, babe. Good luck, babe, getting me to stop fucking talking about it, because I can't, I won't. Oh my God, the bridge, it's like literally giving Kate Bush realness. Like, all I want to do is listen to that part of the song. And her look at Coachella was amazing. The eye makeup was amazing. I was gonna do that eye makeup, that like smoky eye, but I don't like that shape on my eye, and I'm just not good at it. So I was like, I'm just gonna do her blue little tiny desk makeup, kind of my Maxine take on it. And I think I look good. I really do. It is Coachella season, which is also always around my birthday. I had a wonderful birthday. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. She is 25, look alive, and I'm feeling good. I saw on TikTok my catchphrase that spring is like really kind of like the start of the year, just like, which kind of makes sense, because like spring is like things start growing and it's sunny again. And I always feel like around my birthday that I get to like, I always feel kind of like a new beginning. And so when I heard that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I am feeling just like really great. I'm feeling very fruitful. I'm feeling that like a lot of the things I've done and stuff are like paying off, and I don't know. I'm just like, I'm in a good era, like emotionally, which is good. That credit card debt hasn't moved, unfortunately. But I feel like I'm in a better place, and I feel like I'm working hard to like pay it off and get rid of it. So like, it's just not like weighing down on me as much, because I'm just like, you know what? Yes, like I'm doing the things, it's been good. So yeah, like it's a good start to 25. Oh my God, except the bitches are already calling me old, okay? Because I swear, so when I was celebrating my birthday, the day before, I got drinks with some friends around like 4 or 5, like kind of early. So we started it kind of early. And then we went and like hung out at my friend's place. And then we went out after. Come midnight, I was getting a little tired. I was, telling everybody, I was like, oh, I think it's time for me. I think it's, it's time for me to call it. And somebody had the audacity to say, well, at least you made it to midnight. Like, yeah, grandma, at least you made, like, I want to be young and have fun and do that. I do drag shows that start at midnight, okay? Matter of fact, I did a drag show a few weeks ago that started at 12:45, okay? At night, well, early morning, you know? I'm a party girl. I can get down, okay? But when you start the drinking early, and I don't do nose drugs, okay? It's hard to do it like that. I don't want this rumor spreading that I've turned 25 and now I'm just a stick in the mud. Because I am nothing of the sort. But that could also lead us into the topic of today's episode, which is delusion. Yes. Delusion. I love to be a little Delulu girl. But can it be too much? Let's talk about it. I think a lot about delusion because I think I am very delusional. And I think it's good. It's good because sometimes you need a little delusion to push you, you know? Sometimes, I think I was very delusional at my start of drag. I think I scrubbed the picture. You know, the makeup was all right. And I posted that, and let me tell you, girl, I posted that and I went, oh, they don't know. They don't know that I'm about to take over. If I looked like that now, and I was pondering whether or not I should hit post, you know, stopping and thinking, I would not have posted that picture. But I'm happy my little delusional self was like, yes, bitch, post. You know? So I think it's important sometimes to have a little delusion, whether or not that's what you want to call it. That's what we're calling it in today's video, and that's what I'm calling it in my life. But I think being a little delusional is okay. In fact, I'm very fascinated by certain people and their delusion. Some mentions I want to discuss are a few things. I don't know if y'all are on Twitter as much as I am, but a few weeks ago, there was this Twitter thread that this queen posted in which she describes a drag show from hell, and in which there was a drag queen who put on a drag show in her what appeared to be a living room, wearing a, you know, pink sparkly Amazon bodysuit, black underwear still showing, you know, a cute wig. I will say the wig was cute. Little to no makeup on the face, and no heels on, apparently. Oh. What the thread entailed was the process that led to this drag show of, like, the queen, you know, reaching out to other queens saying she's gonna put on, you know, this crazy show and she wants them there, and she's, you know, making them like sign contracts and like do all these things, and then she's sending them how, you know, it's gonna be a BET Plus special, and she's gonna take this, it's gonna tour, like just all of these things transpired in this tweet. And I just like got me thinking, because it's like I've known people, you know, since moving to LA that are seemingly just completely rotted with delusion, to the point where they are just telling things and saying things, and they have just gotten so past our reality that they just go into this delusional reality and they just start living there, and all this grandeur happens, but no one else is there to see it but them.
I have closed that door in the spiritual realm, and I am asking to not be used in any way, shape, or form in videos involving divination.
But basically what I'm getting at is, like, it's very interesting to see people like get caught up in these like lies and like everything, and then like see what ends up transpiring. Like once the story just kind of piddles out, you know, like once their reality kind of just stops and they like come back to earth, and then you see, like, for instance, like this incredible drag show that she ended up having in her living room with a horrible outfit. And apparently they ran out of mimosas, and there was $50. That was the thing. She charged $50 a ticket. And it looked like there had to be like 20 to 30 people in there. Maybe like 20 people. Like I couldn't, like even if I had like a show at a bar or something, I couldn't even contemplate charging more than like $10 or $15 for a ticket. And she's charging $50 for her living room. I was like, well, shoot. I got a living room. I was just so obsessed with like this Twitter thread and like reading her, like the screenshots of the DM she was sending to like this queen, just like how she was just like so like, I can't believe you don't want to be in this show. Tamar Braxton's involved.
Tamar, have you ever watched the show?
I have all the, like she is just like going in, and I'm just like so fascinated with people because I'm a big truth teller. I love to tell the truth, but I'm also just like, I'm not a great liar. You know, I can act because acting is truth. You know, I'm a storyteller, I'm a truth teller. You know, it's coming from a place of truth. It's different, it's not lying. But to just like fully lie, I can't do it. I feel too guilty. And so I'm just very fascinated by people that are like so caught up in that they can just like fully lean into it. Another person's delusion that I'm very fascinated by is none other than Miss Jojo Siwa.
I should've known better.
I literally, I can't with this whole rollout of this rebrand and everything was so filled. Like at the beginning I was like, oh, okay, she's like, you know, doing her thing, like really like rebranding, right? And then as we just, you know, kept seeing things like rolling out, and I'm like, okay, this is just JoJo, but wearing black. And like doing this. She even performed recently in a fully like rhinestone rainbow outfit. But I'm like, because you say the F word now, you're in your bangers era?
I did just post something of me mouthing something that I'm not supposed to be mouthing yet, but I was like, yeah, it'll be fine.
What? No, even when like she was responding to hate, she was acting like she's getting so much attention and that it was like good attention.
Like it or not, what's been in your head the last 3 days?
And I don't think it is. Matter of fact, like I would be like currently finding the deepest depths to start dwelling in if I was receiving that sort of hate and visceral from people online. But the fact that she is able to stand up to this day and fully stand by this image that she is presenting, my hat's off to her. But this delusion and this show she's putting on is, it's some, I want to study it. I want there to be case studies done. I want, you know, things to be talked about. I want to know, like, what is it?
And I looked for evidence.
Because what, you know, delusion, it's fun, right? It's fun until it's damaging. Once you aren't able to suspend your disbelief anymore, the show of the delusion is no longer entertaining. So I think her kind of, you know, era right now is kind of dwindling because like people are seeing all the holes that are just like poked through. With Karma not even being a song, it's a song that like somebody like wrote and released already. And what's up with that? Did y'all see that some TikToker or something like put out Selena Gomez Who Says?
Bitch, wait.
Like, what's in the waters? Like, what are they trying to do the thing of like remix, but with like these TikTok artists? Because, you know, like Addison Rae, when she put out nothing on but the radio, like Gaga's unreleased, like that was an unreleased demo that only like 100 gay people knew about. Who Says is like that was like a Disney Channel song, like at Selena Gomez's like peak. And you feel comfortable putting that out? Like, I'd be so embarrassed. Maybe I'm just getting fucking old. Oh, clocked myself. But like, ooh, oh my God. It's like, oh my God. I feel like that meme of the grandma being pushed by like her granddaughter. And it's like, the bubble is like saying like, but Selena Gomez released that song. And like the grandchild is like, yeah, grandma. God. But you know what, fuck it. I'm drinking wine cross-dressing in my apartment, so. Who says I'm not perfect? Who says I'm not worth it? Who says it, guys? Doesn't matter. I'm doing just fine. I think we should embrace delusion. To a fault, right? I feel like we should have fun. We should think of ourselves a little higher than we are. A little, because why not? You know? And maybe that's the thing that will push us, you know? And look, I mean, my delusional self got me here. And you're like, where is here? And that's the delusion, thinking I am anywhere. But you know what? When I am big and, you know, everyone is like,
Maxine!
y'all are gonna be like, I wish I was a little more delusional. I wish I posted a picture of myself in an unstyled wig, in a dress that didn't fit me, wearing no jewelry, barely any makeup, and posting it thinking I was the shit. But you didn't. You didn't do that. Can't tell you what you did. I think I'm just filled with like so much rage because someone like said I was old. At least you made it past midnight. I make it past midnight often. I love delusion. I think to be a drag queen you have to be delusional. Because why else would you want to spend money on wigs and makeup and costumes and play dress up? And think you could make a career out of it. I'm not saying you can't, or that I won't, but to, you know, actively pursue it. Mama. You know, the delusion can't run dry on this one. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. But I appreciate you all for watching. Oh my God, this was only a 1 glass episode. Let's fix that. I look so good. Like, I'm loving this look. Like, I'm obsessed. But thank you so much again for tuning in. And I hope you all have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, month, years to come. Keep thriving. Keep the delusion alive. And if you charge me $50 for a drag show and say there's bottomless mimosas, you better not run out of orange juice, bitch. Goodbye. I love you. And I miss you. And I hope you don't hear the sirens in the background of the video. What are you still doing here? This is like weird. I'm like literally about to undress. Like, what do you, like, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go. I'm late. I'm late for plans. Oh my gosh. Get out. Get out.